Hi, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use Padlet, a simple tool that kind of works as a chalk talk application where your students can quickly record anything during class or outside of class. It keeps up with all of your notes, and you don't have to worry about ever saving it because it automatically saves. So here's what Padlet looks like once you're a member. Just go ahead and go up here to www.padlet.com to actually access where you would officially see this once you are logged in. So you get here. Let me try that again. I'm already a member. Padlet.com. Ta-da! So it's going to ask you to sign up. Very quickly, you click on it. And you come to this page. If you're not a member, you just go through and it just asks you for your name, your email address, and your birth date to make sure you're not a 5-year-old trying to use this thing. Click on beautiful. I'll just quickly remind you every time you log in how cool you are. Obviously I've already made mine, so go ahead and log in. And here's where we are. That lets you look at the Padlets you've made, who's all been on it. If you've added other teachers to work with, you can go to collaborators. Any files that you saved, you can save the Padlet as a PDF to share with people. Any links that you posted on the Padlets for people to click on. Who can see this kind of stuff if you want to upgrade to some sort of premium package. You probably won't need it. You won't use it that often to where you'll need to store that much amount of memory. And also update your profile. But let's go to create new Padlet. It's loading it up. So all Padlet is, as you can see, is a big screen that allows you to post anywhere. So let's look at the side tab over here. You can go back to your home page. You can create a new wall. No need, you have one right here. This lets you go into your settings. This lets you share this. More info just about the technical stuff about it. You can get help and modifications for the wall. You can make it look really cool. You can add your own picture. This is supposed to be encouraging, so let's add a smiley face in there. Yay. Title can be anything. You can name this one a practice Padlet. Description, teach all how to use Padlet. Wallpaper, again, you can take your own picture, make it really cool. History teachers, I like to use the world. Layout. So before you get confused, what you do is you double click somewhere and you put my idea. And let's say that in class you are discussing something about World War II. And so the question could be anything. And so during class, a kid on their phone has an idea or a question about it, and they just write, my idea is, how could World War II have been avoided? They simply, once they type it, they can add a video if they want to. You can upload a file or insert a hyperlink. We won't get that fancy yet. Let's just focus on how to post this. And ta-da! I click outside of that box. Mine is there. Let's say that another student comes in and I tell the class, hey, I don't know who my idea is. Let's put your name there. So put my name, and my idea is, or question is, why did the U.S. not get involved sooner? And again, I could add some of this stuff, but we don't need to just yet. And we're here. Now notice how, for right now, I can post anywhere on this page. So if we go back to our settings, on layout, we'll see that it's freeform. That post can go anywhere and it can be as freelance as you want it to be. If you would like it to be more organized, you have two options. You have the stream, which puts it just in a very forward, top to bottom format, or you can have a grid. If you're familiar with apps like Pinterest or Facebook on a mobile device, this is much of what you'll see, especially with pictures. But I like the freeform. I like kids to be able to put it anywhere, so I'm going to keep it at that. Privacy. This is where you need to make sure that you know what's going on. As teachers, I would recommend having a hidden link. So people that have the link can all access it, but people can't find it on Google or any public area of Padlet. You want to make sure that anyone that can see this can write. You don't want any other moderators unless you have someone to collaborate with, because this means they can totally change everything about it. Just they can write on here. You can also, later on, if you just want to use Padlet for your own notes, make it private, password protected, or if you're trying to get an audience or something, totally public will work. Email and username. If you have someone that wants to work on this with you, type it in here. If you have a sensitive subject, like I know I've used this for civil rights before, you want to moderate posts because you assign this for homework for them to go on here, you can click on that and they'll post it and they'll be able to see it. But you have to approve each student's post before it actually becomes a public part of your Padlet. Notification wise, you can get an email sent to you with an update about who's all copied it down. The address. This is pretty cool to me just because I like kids to know that where they can go to see me. In your setup, you were asked to come up with a URL. Here I would put practice Padlet. Ta-da! And so all I would do is on my board, I would tell them to go to padlet.com/GioDelaPena/practice Padlet. We're there. If you would like to copy anything over to another site, you can. Or if you want to delete the entire thing, like I'm fixing to, you have to delete it. And that's how you make one. Now, you can go to your Padlets later. Look at ones you've made before. Here's the most recent one I've done with my class. If someone shared one with you, if someone's contributed with you, they'll be listed under different lists. Activity. You can see that there's no recent activity meeting within the last 2 days on any of my posts. My old ones that I deleted from my old school, I used to have collaborators. I don't anymore. I don't have any files or links set up. Setting wise, pretty simple. You can pick an avatar or your own picture, that's fine. You can see here, it's just like any other basic account, just about your password and your username, making sure that no one else has it. And profile, this is what people see of you, just so you know. And that's basically it with Padlet. You come over here to the side, go back home. I even have a cool little thing up here on my web browser. You can't see it, but it says Post to Padlet. It's a Google Chrome add-on. I'd recommend it if you use Padlet a lot. It will take you directly to your homepage. And that's in essence how you use this. I found it very helpful for formative assessment, and I hope you will too.